going on?
All right, we are hooked up. Double. We are hooked up. 2 fish on. There we go. Healthy fish. And that is what it's about right there. We are back with another video. Welcome back. As you can probably tell, we're not in my boat anymore. We are in fact in a fancy Ranger boat today.
Oh boy.
And it is me and my good buddy Cody. My boat had to get some trailer, had to put some bearings on it and things like that. So we're up here on the Great Lake Mille Lacs. We actually got up here last night, caught a few fish, and very different day today. Today is incredibly windy. Yesterday was flat, calm, but today we're gonna do a video which we have not done yet, which is
lead core, guys, for walleyes. Very effective way to catch fish. You know, those baits that you're getting down 10 to 15 feet, you know, on your sweet stuff in June, July. You're able to use them on lead now and, you know, out in these basins, and it's very effective just to put a lot of fish in the boat and cover a lot of water to find these fish as well.
And today we hope it is effective. Yesterday was so flat, calm that most of the fish were biting spinners. And today we're hoping that with this wind and different weather, we got a whole bunch of crankbait fish that are gonna be biting. But if you guys are not familiar with using lead core, or you just wanna see a cool bite, pretty much lead core season generally starts a lot of times midsummer and runs into that kind of early fall time frame. And this is the time of year where a lot of fish get out in a lot of these deeper transition areas, out on some deeper structure, and running something like your Rapala tail dancers and baits like that down in some of these depth ranges is incredibly effective. So challenges today are gonna be controlling the boat, finding the fish. Mille Lacs is big and it's super windy out. So first thing we gotta do is find some fish and then kind of work on, you know, getting our speed all dialed in the big wind. But should be a good time. I think we'll probably catch some walleyes. Stay tuned. We're gonna drop some baits back, hopefully catch some fish. All right, we are hooked up, fish on. Just check this rod and put it back out to make sure it didn't have a bunch of zebra mussels on it, as we're kind of just ticking bottom a little bit. And there we go, bite number 1. It's a little bit nautical out today out here, but you know, pulling lead core, we'll be able to get it done. A lot of those presentations where you're just kind of trying to sit in a real tight area and fish vertically, probably not going to work very good today. But the lead core, you know, we can kind of just comb massive amounts of water, send these baits down to 24, send them down to 30, kind of whatever we got to do to get in front of the fish. And might not be too bad a one. This one came on a tail dancer, one of my favorite purples. We're just gonna go nice and easy on them here. Come on, old girl. She's got some weight to her. This is where you want to be careful with them trolling. Not too bad of a fish. We'll take them all today. It's a little intense out. There we go. And I absolutely love trolling crankbaits this time of year. And any time of year you can get it done on cranks. And this kind of late summer lead core bite is always a good one, almost no matter where you're gonna go, where fish use a lot of this deep water. And there we go, right there. Nice walleye to get things going. Purple tail dancer, that's the 15-foot tail dancer, and we're sending it down there about 26 right now. And there we go. Hopefully they just keep whacking that. In fact, this is the one that got the bite earlier, wasn't it? It is. Maybe we'll go to a couple of those, but there we go. Beautiful walleye to get things going on the lead core. Let's let that guy go. Get her set back up. Do it over and over and over. All right, we are hooked up on another one here. And we're doing our best to kind of keep baits where they should be today. As you can tell, it's a little gnarly out. I got this one up on top. This one bit a shad wrap. And The nice part about lead core is you can hunt that whole water column. So if we come up to 24, we can reel stuff up, bang bottom. You know, if we go down to 30 feet, we can stick stuff down 28 right above those fish. And there we go, number 2, getting it done. Not a big one yet, but we will find the big ones. Just a phenomenal way to cover a ton of ground this time of year. Lead core is so effective. And yesterday we were out here kind of doing some scouting around, and it was real flat calm, and those fish seem to be biting spinners a lot more than cranks, at least during the day. And now today we got the big wind, overcast, and they are going to have no problem biting cranks. And as the season goes on here, they're just going to keep biting cranks kind of better and better. There's just kind of a nice, you know, eater sized one there. But you let them all go at Mille Lacs, and that is just fine with me. We'll let that guy go and get back after it. And that one bit little purple shad wrap. So far 2 bites on purple. So we'll keep running them and hopefully run into some bigger fish.
We know what's going on.
All right, we are hooked.
Double, 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 double.
We are hooked up. 2 fish on. Having all sorts of camera difficulties, as you might imagine, might happen. You want to slow down or just keep speed?
Keep speed going.
All right.
I'm getting the leader on mine.
All right, all right. It is quite the nautical day out here today. Mine feels heavy.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want me to scoop them?
Yeah, you can.
Bring them to me, boy. Bring them on in. Oh, he's a nice little chunker. It is blowing out. We were halfway tempted to go somewhere else today. We're like, you know what? We could probably pull lead around. Real healthy one.
Nice.
There you go. I'm gonna do some work on this one.
How much line you got out there?
100.
100 still?
I mean, this feels good.
Feels real good?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, let's just slow her down a little bit. Dude, that's a really thick one.
Real thick.
One thing I've been noticing this year is a lot of people always say, oh, Mille Lacs Lake walleyes are skinny. Well, it seems like for whatever reason this year that there's a lot of food around. 70 back.
Yeah.
Doubled up on the rapala tail dancers here. And do a little double net job. 50 back, 40 back. Can see leader. Right as we came just out of the basin into that hard bottom. Got a feeling this is gonna be a bigger one here.
One of those Mille Lacs 27s.
One of those Mille Lacs 27s. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. 20 feet, staying down.
Good sign, good sign.
Yeah, anytime you get a walleye on and he's coming in like this, where he's like straight down, he's thrusting now.
Now I just neutral it.
We're good. He's about to pop up here. Slow and steady. Everybody just wants to blaze the fish in when they're trolling and out of just pure excitement. Ooh. Took a run. It says 7, but obviously that's probably a foot or 2 off here. All right, he's gonna pop up right here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There we go. Heck yeah, we'll give you guys a look. 2 fish at a time, pulling lead cord here in the basin. Awesome. There we go. Out here on Mille Lacs, doubled up, pulling lead core. Whenever you double up, definitely a spot to loop back through. So that's what we're talking about. Look at the guts on these things, man. Healthy fish. And that is what it's about right there. I think we might have finally found the zone. Let's let these guys go. Do it again. He's just gonna be super healthy here. Oh yeah. All right, back down to his little deep transition line. All right, so running lead core, why is lead core so effective for kind of achieving depth? Well, what you can do with lead core is hunt the water to kind of any depth you desire. You know, if we get up in 20 feet and we want to take baits, you know, that only have a 10-foot dive curve and stick them down 19 feet and just tick bottom, you can do that. What we're doing a lot of today is trolling a lot of these deep transition areas. So we're looking at a lot of depths that are like 25 to kind of 28 feet of water. And we can stick those baits, you know, if we're up in 25, we can drop them down so they're just ticking. If we get out to 28, we can drop them down so they're just ticking bottom. And generally we're trying to either, you know, kind of just tick bottom or stay a couple feet off bottom. Some days where you don't have a lot of wind and that bait's kind of real stagnant and just going, ticking bottom can be huge. You know, today we got so much stuff going on, waves and stuff, that bait's kind of pulsing a little bit and it's got a lot more action than normal. But lead core's huge advantages, like I said, you can take any crankbait and put it at any depth you want. An incredibly effective way to troll. And it's a lot bigger, I'd say, over here in a lot of your Minnesota bodies of water where you're kind of isolated to one rod. You could put lead core on a planer board too and be equally as effective. But especially doing a pattern like we're doing today where we're kind of cutting in and out a few different depths, and we can change that thing, lower it, raise it kind of wherever we want, and hunt that water column effectively. And hands down, if you guys are going to troll lead core, you want to get the Suffix 832 stuff. Easily the best lead core. It's the easiest to work with. It's thinner, so it dives faster. I run the 18-pound for walleyes, and super effective way to fish. And lead cores run on a color system, so if you're trolling lead, you might hear a lot of guys talk about colors. Oh, we're trolling 7 colors, you know, or 5 colors, or whatever it is, 4 colors. And you could do it that way too. It's metered, or it's what? It's every 30 feet, Cody? Got one?
But it's
30 feet?
8 feet per color.
But it's 30 feet of color. That was a good one. So anyways, I think it's 30 feet of color. I always just use the line counter anyways. You need me to drive? I'll drive.
Whatever, dude.
I'll drive. But yeah, so we run it off the line counter just to be a little bit more exact. You need kind of a bigger reel to run this. So your average walleye trolling size reel, maybe go up a size. We're running Okuma cold waters in I think like the 30 or your 300 size. And that's what I like to run these on. How's he feel?
A lot of weight.
So today we're running Rapala tail dancers in that 15 size, which only has a 15-foot dive curve. And we're taking them and sticking them down about 25, 26 feet. And it's obviously working, and we're catching a whole bunch of these walleyes today. And here comes another one. Right on cue. How about that? Sometimes it just works out. Oh.
We doubled? We're doubled.
No, dude, it got slapped for a second though. She got slapped for a second.
This one feels good.
Oh, she's an angry one. She's an angry walleye. And go back to my spot. I'll try not to go in. Here she comes. Oh, just a mean old head on her. She ate that one good. That one's down the hatch.
Yeah.
That is how effective lead core is right there.
Another good one there. Big thing with this, guys, is have a soft tip so you can see, you know, when you are and when you aren't hitting bottom. Very key there. But
there we go.
Get that one back.
Awesome. All right, we are hooked up on another one. And we are on.
How's it feel?
Starting to put it together. I don't know yet. The lead is heavy. Starting to put it together. And a lot of times, like we kind of talked about, a lake like Mille Lacs where the fish can be anywhere in the whole lake, you know, because it's only so deep. It always seems to take me about a half day when they're out here in the basin to kind of stumble upon the large pot of fish. But once you get on them, it can be some phenomenal fishing. And it feels like a decent one. We're 60 back. And they are scarfing down the tail dancers today. This is the little blue chrome one. One of my favorites out here. He's coming, he's thinking about it. We're just gonna put you on the TV, buddy. Just gonna put you on TV. Feels like kind of that same size, you know, that real stocky, like 22, 23. Can't complain about those ones though. And we are just having insane camera difficulties today with the water getting into all the chargers. Ooh, he's substantial. This is where they get off. We're not going to jinx it though.
Oh, dude, he's a little better than the last one there. He's looking like a 24, man.
All right, here he comes. Here he comes.
Nice fish.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, there we go. Getting it done. I'm glad we stuck it out.
Hook is off.
Hook is off too. These are some really nice fish out here in the basin. Super healthy this year. Oh, he's all sorts of angry. There we go. There's another beautiful walleye up here. Pulling some lead out in the basin. Oh, looking for these open water roamers and getting it done. That's what I'm talking about. Man, awesome, awesome fish right there. Awesome way to catch them and an awesome lake to do it on right here. Let's let that guy go. Get her back down there. See you later, dude. That was on that little buddy right there. We'll link all these baits down in the description of this video if you guys want to check them out. That's a Tail Dancer 15 blue chrome. One of my favorite colors whenever fishing Clearwater. That and a purple one, and you're pretty much ready to rock and roll anywhere you're trolling Clearwater lead. Is that a fish? No way. Just let that last one go. And we're hooked up again here. It is a fish?
It is a fish.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm not even gonna let this out. I feel like the angle of this is gonna get in that.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
This is what we're talking about. You know, you kind of run around and kind of troll these long areas, and eventually you kind of get around the mother lode.
The biggest thing when it's this windy is boat control. You know,
yeah.
Use that bow mount to help you guys point it back at you. You know, you're pulling that bow down just a little bit. You're not, you know, your speed's getting a little bit more.
What Cody's saying, I don't know how the audio is because it's just ridiculous outside today, but we're using a combination of the bow mount and the big motor, and Cody's not touching any of the rods. He's just controlling the boat, you know, and it's kind of a two-man sport when it's like this out. One guy's got to be right on that thing, you know, dialing in your outboard or your kicker, and he's on the trolling motor, either pointing it backwards or forwards, kind of depending which way we got to go speed-wise. Oh, dude, he scarfed it. Oh, dude, another nice one.
Hooks popped.
Dude, these are some nice fish.
Another very nice Mille Lacs walleye. Very healthy fish out here this year. We're gonna get this one back real quick. Big key thing is getting these fish back in the water, especially, you know, it's really warm out for the most part. Besides for today, you know, you have a lot of wind and rain.
Wow, we just came over a little high spot. And Cody's like, there's a little squiggler down there. And lo and behold, there was a little squiggler down there.
Actually, it looks like it might be a decent one again.
Yeah, he hit pretty hard. Look at that big, huge pelican over there just busting through the waves. Pelican just riding her out here in the middle of Mille Lacs today. Oh man, it is a good time now that we're in some nice fish. 100 back still. The fish are not marking like this today. They're marking like, they just look like a wave on the bottom as we kind of rock up and down. But we're catching them.
We are.
Putting in the work. And just kind of working these. So one nice part about Mille Lacs is, you know, these transitions run for just miles and miles. So you can kind of get on one and just kind of go with the wind for, you know, I mean, we've probably been trolling kind of for like 3 miles straight.
Yeah.
And there's been plenty of dead areas, but
there's definitely sweet spots with it all.
Yeah, definitely sweet spots. 50 back, you can see leader. Gonna be another quality fish here.
Oh, some more squigglies.
Oh, we got some more squigglies down there.
Will we get another double?
Could happen. I'll take them one at a time though. It gets a little intense today with a double. Oh, he's bouncing, he's bouncing. Bow to him, bow to him. He knows something ain't going his way right now.
No. little does he know,
Like
you can't keep walleyes out here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another nice fish. Keep his head in the water. And right at the last second, we'll pick him up here. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're nice, like 22, 23 inches.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. These are quality fish. And he's actually hooked right under the chin, which made him feel probably 3 times as big as he was. But I am not complaining about that one bit. Get you popped off here, buddy. The tail dancers are just catching them today, that is for sure. There we go, there's a nice one. He's got some weird stuff going on right there, but I'm not sure what that's about, but look at that. Quality Mille Lacs walleye right there on the lead core. Too awesome. We'll let him go. Get another one. See you later, buddy. Feels good, feels good. Teamwork makes the dream work today. Now we're talking about baits we're running on lead core. You know, you can really run anything, and that's kind of the advantage of lead core. But some of my favorites, kind of no matter where I go, you got to have a shad wrap box pretty much no matter where you go. So you're wrapping the shad wraps. On Mille Lacs, I always like purples, but sometimes like your hot green stuff will be good. So a lot of times we're running like some kind of hot steel. Sometimes been a good shad wrap out here. Otherwise, a lot of your purple and purple-descent stuff in your shad wraps is always a good bet on Mille Lacs, it seems like. And really any clear water, I don't know, your purples, your blue chromes, things like that, I always have a lot of success on. So the Rapala shad wrap box pretty much comes everywhere all times a year. And another box I always bring are my tail dancer box. And you can get tail dancers that will go down 30 feet, but a lot of times it's harder to get a fish to eat those really big crankbaits like your 30-foot tail dancers. Sometimes a year they definitely will. One of my favorite all-around purpose ones is kind of your 15-foot divers, and this is the baits we're having the most success on today. These are the Rapala tail dancers in your 15-foot diving curve size, a little bit smaller than the real big tail dancer. Phenomenal bait. We're running one of these in purple descent, and we're running one of those in blue chrome, and having a ton of success. And like I said, we'll link these baits down below. There's a big wave. And another bait that I've had a ton of success on this year, putting on lead core or just trolling in a lot of different situations, are your shad dancers, your Rapala shad dancers. They're kind of a smaller, they're kind of like a Salmo Hornet if you guys run a lot of Salmo Hornets. Kind of that slightly banana styled shad body, big lip on them, and they knock super hard. So those are kind of a good spot to start, you know, if you're coming out here, or kind of any of these big expansive clear bodies of water in Minnesota. You got your Rapala shad dancers, your shad wraps, kind of a couple of shad style baits with different actions, and then your deeper diving like tail dancers. And pretty much no matter where you're going to go, those baits are going to catch you fish on lead core.
Dude, that one
Hammered. Smoked it. Oh, we just let that little dinker go. I don't know if the GoPro's got a wide enough lens to see that rod tip, but it got crushed.
That hammered.
Feeling decent?
It is.
All right, there we go. We're back to 2 lines fishing. I was literally letting out the lead after that dinker we just caught.
Yeah, this feels like a good one. You guys see it, we're not really reeling in super fast. Just
yeah,
a nice, steady, slow reel. We're not pumping that rod at all. Keeping the rod in one position.
No hook sets when trolling.
Feels like a good one though. He's really shaking that head around.
I'll get the old net ready there, Captain. You want me to just drive and switch spots with you?
Spots here. Still got 60 feet. About to the lead.
Keep her coming. It is a group effort today. I see fluorocarbon. I'll pump that guy in. Sitting
We are to the leader.
Sitting in 28 feet of water here. Nice.
Fat, chunky.
Nice healthy one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another nice fish. Getting it done. Oh, just about fell down.
Both of us got hit by that wave.
Little nautical out today.
There we go, another nice one. Chunky, real healthy fish. Say that every single time we catch fish this year out here. Back he goes. We'll get another line back in the water and
do it again, do it again. That was a big one. Well, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. We're going to switch it up, do something else. Maybe even go target some of the big Mille Lacs smallies the rest of the day. And pulling lead core out here in the basin. Phenomenal bite. Obviously caught a whole bunch of walleyes. Hopefully you guys liked this one. Hopefully it was beneficial to you. Any words? Or did I take them all?
You took them all.
I took all the words away. That's always what Mitch and Shelby say too. But I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, hopefully you'll learn something. I greatly appreciate all the clothing sales and you guys supporting this channel by buying a lot of the merchandise that we're selling. And I always say that, you know, I'm incredibly thankful you guys support me, allowing me to do what I do every day. And hopefully I repay the favor to you guys by giving you guys some awesome walleye fishing intel. So like I said, appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you next time.